I saw that when Matt shot it that there was a chance that it was going to be a little bit short, so I ran to where I thought it was going to come off, and I was fortunate.
Got a clean look at it, and didn't go in.
I made one shot the whole game or something like that, so I give credit to my teammates.
He got the one that counted, so good for him.
To be in that spot and to be able to finish off a game like that is a dream come true.
That'd be a pretty good one at the end, and you've known Craig Cusick a little while. He's a shooter.
I've known him from his days back in Orem, and he kind of downplayed it a little bit in the post-game press conference, but he was one of the best clutch shooters I've ever seen in high school. He hit a couple in the state tournament, one to send it to overtime, one to win a game. He almost hit one in a tournament that was one of the most unbelievable 0.5-second shots I've ever seen from half court. It ended up rimming out, but it was right on line and just an amazing shot. He just has that propensity. He hasn't had that opportunity at BYU very often. A lot of times late in the game, they've had other guys on the floor, or a guy like a Matt Carlino that can create a little bit better. A guy like Tyler Haas can create a little bit better. Those have been the guys that take those shots. Tonight, Carlino took the shot, just as time was winding down, but Cusick was the one who made a nice play or read on where the ball was going to be coming off, knew the time on the clock, got it up in the air, and knocked it down. And that's a career-defining shot for a kid who's kind of been in the shadows. He's kind of been that solid guy that nobody knows. Yeah, and he hits the big shot in the in-state game. Very emotional moment for him. Special to see it. Just from a kid I've watched for so long. Every time he turned around, the whistle was blowing. We were going into the locker room at halftime, and I think the whistles, they were trading out the whistles because they'd worn them out in the first half.
We saw 51 fouls. We saw more fouls committed than shots made. 42 shots made, 51 fouls.
They were playing physical, and they didn't back down just because of the whistles. And there were a few ticky-tack fouls, but a lot of those I thought they were earned.
How tough is this going to be for BYU to recover, play Thursday on the road at a team they have not beaten in 3 times in West Coast Conference play?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it for the reason that this is almost tournament time. When you get in a tournament, you don't have time to sit around and relax and heal up, and you got to go the next night. They got 2 nights here, but it's a road game.
Yeah.
You've got to be ready to play these types of games, and this experience, whether they win or lose at St. Mary's, in my opinion, will be good for when they get to the West Coast Conference tournament, because they're going to be just a touch more prepared for these real physical first game, real hard. There's a lot of bumps and bruises on those guys right now from playing Utah State. Now you got to go out and play a very good St. Mary's team. Could be very similar in the West Coast Conference. You play that first round game. If you get past it, then you're probably going up against Gonzaga or St. Mary's, depending on how it plays out. And, go out and play them.